Some wrestlers that you'll wrestle that are just so strong that like even if you have the best technique that you just sometimes can't get it, you know, for whatever reason. So sometimes you'll get this power half here and these guys know it's coming, so they bury here. And you're like, man, I can't, like, what am I doing here with my power half? It's gonna be tough, right? But where do we wanna be? At the what? When we power half, where do we want to be? At the shoulder or the elbow? Elbow, right? Regardless, this elbow has to be out a little bit, right? Because if it's not out, it's stuck completely under. It's like that complete. I mean, he's okay. I'm just gonna turn you then, right? Like, got nothing to stop the turn. So that elbow's got to be out a tad. It's got to be out a little bit. And that's all I need, right? Because now I'm gonna torch him. I'm gonna put this forehead in the back of his head, and I'm just gonna start digging. Boom, that's all I need, right there. If I can get my little wrist under his elbow, because again, by attacking the elbow, you're attacking the shoulder rather than the leg. And I want to attack his shoulder rather than his back because it's much weaker. So once I get here, I'm gonna post so his head can't turn, and I'm just gonna run his elbow straight to his ear. Like this. If he wants to ball up, that's fine, bro. I'm gonna get your elbow to your ear and get you like this. And from here, some guys are just they're real strong and you can't sink your half. Like I'd have a tough time kind of fighting my half underneath here, and then his arms buried underneath his forehead's buried in his arms, so I can't dig it in. So I'm just gonna take what he gives me. Once I get this here from elbow to elbow, I'm gonna take this hand's posted. I'm just gonna lock my hands. Right like this. I'm gonna lock up his face. I call this my face lock. I'm going to squeeze his head like a watermelon. You'll see when I turn it where my lock is, but I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna treat it like a cross face and just try to pop his head like a watermelon. I'm gonna arch. And I'm not gonna do this real hard because I don't want to hurt Ryan. But I'm gonna arch. I'm gonna hug it to my chest. That's an extreme amount of pressure. And now I'm gonna step up. Turn right here. You can see that my hand is caught right in Ryder's cheekbone maybe. That's gonna create a lot of pressure where I squeeze him. It hurts really bad. Okay? Sometimes you'll catch him under his nose. Sometimes you'll catch him in his orbital bone. Sometimes you'll catch him in his mouth or in his chin. And it feels like literally feels like you're gonna break your jaw. If you lock it up right, like your face is gonna break or your jaw is gonna break. So they're gonna go over. So again, you're gonna throw in your boot. I'm gonna skip that sequence. You're gonna get here. This guy's like, oh, nope. I know this kid's good with legs. I know he's gonna torture me. Maybe I have a reputation now, so they're gonna ball up. That's his best defense right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get under this elbow. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna bring his elbow up to his head. I'm gonna lock my hands right underneath his face. I'm gonna squeeze, take all that space away. Then I'm gonna arch, and as I arch, I'm gonna try to break his back, and I'm gonna try to break his face. Okay? Pretty simple. So once I'm here, I'm gonna get under, and you might have to pull this elbow up a little bit, whatever you gotta do to get under. And once you get under it, it'll come up real easy. You're gonna lock it up. You're gonna get your back. As you get your back, I got my legs in. He's gonna fight. Here, you're not gonna pin him. It's gonna be real hard to sink in your half, so I wanna keep that locked on his head. He's gonna come down. And now you're back on top. Hard to transition from this to something else, but at least you got your back points and you're coming back on top. A lot of times you'll squeeze this guy so freaking hard that he'll forget about wrestling and just want to get to his belly. So when you release that pressure, you're right here to your power half. A lot of times actually. So your transitions again is going to be to your power half. Boom, boom, boom. Stick it. Okay? One last time, we'll transition to our power half. Because it will get it. So, last one, I'm gonna bump, bump, nice and high. He's gonna block. I'm like, okay. This bad boy, get his head. I'm gonna be real with block your face.
No, I'm blocking. That hurt.
Yeah, so he's gonna block, I just lock it up. I'm here, I'm good. My knees are still wide, I'm marching. And you can see that I'm marching his face up. And then I'm bringing it over. Because I don't want to torture him. Back points, I'm already at the elbow. So he comes through. Power transition to your power half. Face lock. Ready? Break.